National Puerto Rican Day Parade with your hosts, David Navarro, Sonny Hostin, Joe Torres, and Sonia Rincon, featuring Gwen Marshall, Giselle Blondera, Justina Machado, Ismael Cruz Boricua, Judy Torres, and Sonia Manzana, with special appearances by Madison Anderson Berrios, Jay Wheeler, Jasmine Camacho Quinn, Luis Figueroa, and Eladio Carrion, and performances by the National Puerto Rican Day Parade Orchestra. The celebration of one people, many voices, un pueblo, muchas voces, starts now.
Welcome to the 66th Annual National Puerto Rican Day Parade. I'm Joe Torres.
And I'm Sonny Hostin.
And I'm David Navarro. And Channel 7 is thrilled to bring you this annual event to you live once again from New York's fabulous Fifth Avenue.
Today's parade theme is Música, Cultura y Alegría. Music, culture, and joy.
And our opening dance is inspired by the music of such legendary Latin artists as Joe Cuba, Tito Puente, and Rafael Hernandez.
And the choreography captures the patriotism of the Puerto Rican people and reminds us of our cultural wonders and rich history.
Performing Ritmo Tropical, here is Danza Fiesta.
Bang, bang,
I don't know about the rest of you, but that open was basically my dance playlist.
Yes.
Okay? Okay. You are now,
right?
we were like, that's how I learned how to do salsa. I remember that. By the way, this is the biggest, best dance party in America. We are so thrilled to be joining you live from New York's Fifth Avenue for the 66th annual National Puerto Rican Day Parade.
And this event is America's largest celebration of Puerto Rican pride and achievement. And today, get this, we are joined by an estimated 1 million participants.
Some of your
and
best friends.
attendees.
Some of your best friends are here. So good to see you again, Sonny. I like this tradition. In keeping with our 2023 theme this year, Música, Cultura y Alegría, music, culture, and joy, we have an incredible lineup of honorees, performances, floats, parade participants, all brimming with Boricua pride.
Get the banderas out. You know, we're going to be with you for the next 3 hours here on Channel 7 and streaming on abc7ny.com. So you can take this on the go with you, and also on ABC's YouTube channel.
And I'm so excited to say this. A special welcome to our viewers across the archipelago watching on ABC Puerto Rico Tele 5, Channel 5.
Nuestra gente.
Sí.
It's been very hot, we know, on the island, and they've been suffering a lot with the heat, and we're sending our love. Here back in New York, we've been dealing with bad air, basically.
Air quality
but
problem.
Today, not a problem at all.
Wow, beautiful, 84 degrees.
Perfect.
Mother Nature cooperating.
Yeah.
Mother Nature Boricua today.
Now, so far, you know, this parade has already kicked off, and we've seen a whole bunch of people. The governor has already made an appearance. The mayor has made an appearance. Senator Gillibrand has already come up to Fifth Avenue.
We've had a couple of city council members as well.
Yes.
The FDNY, the NYPD, the Department of Corrections just went by a few minutes ago. What a day we have in store. Have you looked at the list of groups, David? We've got 150, I think, groups this year.
It must
coming
be one
through
of the
the parade.
175.
175.
The
groups.
organizers told us they ran out of floats. They've never had that happen before.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was so many people wanting to be part of this celebration. They were like, we got no more floats.
And as you know, I have some special friends that I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for. You'll know when you see them.
Are we going to be eating later?
We may be eating later from my favorite spot in the Bronx.
Comida Latina. Okay, because I'm ready for it. It's a 3-hour show. We can squeeze that in here somewhere.
Let's tell everybody a little bit our connection, you know, while we're here. You know, and I love to tell, and I've bored Joe with my story. I'm born in New York.
Yes.
My parents from Puerto Rico, my father's from Mayagüez, my mother from Santurce, and on both sides of the family, I am a descendant of the Taino tribes in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Not to mention my roots in Africa and Spain, which is basically, as I like to always joke about, it's the sancocho of Puerto Rico, right? It's the soup. We are all of those things, and yet we have a very defined and beautiful, wonderful culture.
And I feel the same way. I mean, I'm Afro-Latina. My mother is Puerto Rican. My father is African-American. I was born here. I just did Finding Your Roots with Skip Gates. I have learned quite a bit. It's going to be airing probably in the fall. And what I've learned is that my mother's family was in Puerto Rico since the 1600s. And then her family came from a small place in Galicia in Spain.
Yes.
So they're Spanish Puerto Ricans, also Taino. And my husband, who was born in Spain, the town that he was born in is very close to the town where my third great-grandfather came from.
I think we're all going to have connections to the Iberian Peninsula if you go back far enough.
Yes.
Coming through the parade right now, the Manhattan Beer Distributors, Corona Extra, they've got 3 floats actually here with 50 people on each float. So we're going to give a shout out to them for representing here on the parade. Again, just an absolutely perfect day for this annual celebration here in Midtown Manhattan.
Absolutely, and we really thank everyone that's been part of this parade. It's much more than a celebration of culture, much more than a celebration of history. A lot of what this parade does is about scholarships and leading to the next future for Latinos. And, you know, I remember listening to an interview, Sonny, you once gave that you were wondering what you were going to do with your career. And I heard you say, I want to be a journalist, but I just don't see my people in front of the camera.
Yes.
No
and look at the 3 of us.
I know. No one looked like me.
Right.
And I thought, is it possible ever? Is it ever going to be possible for somebody with this curly hair and this skin color to be here sitting with you?
And we're so lucky that that's the case.
Isn't that? We get the blessing for sure. Walking by now some of the mayors from Puerto Rico. There are 78 municipalities on the island, and from what I've seen, a whole bunch of them are here in Midtown Manhattan representing today.
I see a little box.
Aguadilla is the featured and honored municipality on the island this year, so they've got a major representation here at the parade. We saw the mayor a few nights ago at the annual gala. He's encouraging everyone to come see his beautiful city on the island there. It's not just Ponce and San Juan, Aguadilla, Recibo, Macao. There are many great places to go on the island, and a lot of the mayors are here with us today
I will
celebrating.
have to throw out a special shout out to Aguadilla, which is where my mother's father was born.
There you go. A little bit more about the background. So on my side, David, my dad born in Rio Piedras, mom born in Brooklyn, like me, but her family, her side, Fajardo, in the corner there. So
they have a very good seafood restaurant there, by the way.
Yes. Oh, very good. So we've got the island covered. Good, good representation.
We're such the story of Puerto Rico, the diaspora, the expanding. No matter where you're from now, my child, his child, you know, a generation, you know, we have this history, we have this culture that we're so proud to preserve and to celebrate.
Yes.
What a fantastic day. Look at all the flags, and that's just a few of them.
It's just a
You're going to see La Bonita Bandera. It'll be out flying high and proud today. Que mucho orgullo puertorriqueño hay.
You know, one of the things I love about this parade is you get to meet some of your favorite people in the world. And I'm going to just tell you, I don't know if you guys are fans of Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
But Ishmael Cruz Cordova is fantastic. You know, he plays an elf, and he broke a barrier in that way. Because so often, you know, people thought of the elves with blonde hair and light skin, and he had to fight to get this part. Got the part, and as far as I'm concerned, is just nailing it. Just doing a wonderful job. Makes me so much fun to watch him.
And he's done so much incredible work. So much incredible work. And he's here.
Yeah. Yes. NYU graduate, thank you very much. But that's just one of the many people. We get so many that we're proud of and that we want to celebrate and we want to honor. You know, not to mention, we were hanging out with Justina Machado last night, the Queen. She's from Puerto Rico. Actually, she's from Chicago, but her parents are from Puerto Rico. Many of you might know her from the TV series One Day at a Time. And she's also the new Amazon Prime series, The Horrors of Dolores Roach. A lot going on.
Queen of the South, I saw her there. I mean, her resume.
Queen of the South.
Her resume is just phenomenal when you look at all the work that she has done.
And we did see our Grand Marshal, Giselle.
Yes, we did see Giselle Blondet. She came by a little bit a while ago, for sure. But, Dave, you talk about the representation throughout just the city government. If you look at the NYPD Hispanic Society, they had 150 members here marching in the parade today. The FDNY has 50 as well. The New York City Council with Speaker Adrian Adams, they've got 150 people representing, too. The New York State Assembly and Senate Puerto Rican Hispanic Task Force, 100 people there. I mean, Puerto Ricans have made their way into every single corner of the government at both the federal, the state, and the local level. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, I'm trying to get our folks to tell me who this is right now. It's hard to tell with the parade. You know, they go out of order. What the heck? It's like my family. Why are you not in order?
Yes.
That's incredible.
We're going to be speaking in a minute with Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. Do we have her ready to go? I know that she's been marching in the parade today.
And we get to introduce the fifth member, or actually the fourth member. I feel like the fifth member is the audience.
Yes.
We get to Sonia Rincon, who's out on the street right now, and she's going to be helping us with all the great interviews that are coming through. And Sonia, who do you got for us now?
Hello, buenas tardes. I'm here with Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, who is walking over. Come on over. Come on over. Don't be shy. Hello, good to see you. Tell me what you love most about this celebration. It's so important to celebrate Puerto Rico and the extraordinary relationship we have as New Yorkers to Puerto Ricans. We have so many family members here. It's part of our culture. It's part of who we are. And as a senator for New York, a lot of the issues I fight for New Yorkers also help Puerto Rico, making sure Puerto Rican families have access to jobs, health care, better education, making sure something as simple as having access to the SNAP program. So if there's food insecure older Americans or food insecure veterans, they can get access. Tell me, what's your favorite New York Puerto Rican tradition? Well, I love the parade. That's definitely top of mind. And I love visiting Puerto Rico. So there's so many family members who live both on the island and live in New York that it's just a community experience. Do you have a favorite place in Puerto Rico that you want to experience? Well, I have Vieques, and I went to Vieques specifically because I'm on the Armed Services Committee, and there's beautiful beaches on Vieques, and there are unexploded bombs that you have to clean up so that the community can really enjoy their beaches and be able to have hotels and all the things that would help the economy grow. And so I've taken on that issue in particular. Also Culebra. I focused a lot on Culebra and making sure they have what they need to thrive. So those two issues have been top of mind for me.
So important and such beautiful places to visit. Senator Gillibrand, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Sonia, thank you. Thank you, Senator. Yes, Culebra and Vieques, nice places to call your
I love that
favorites.
she mentioned
Yes.
Culebra.
Oh, so fabulous.
Wow.
Stay with us. You're watching the 66th Annual National Puerto Rican Day Parade here on Channel 7 in Midtown Manhattan. We're coming right back.
The National